channel. It's Biscuit. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is doing good. So today's video is going to be a practice run. I wouldn't say practice run, or a experiment slash tryouts of the glass nail tips that I have been seeing on my Instagram feed. Um, So I definitely want to try that out. So that's what we're going to do today. Hey, Crystal. So I have my hand here, ready to go. I'm going to probably use these coffin tips. They seem clear enough. Either coffin tips. Let me see. I don't know, they have a little... Maybe I just use these. They're longer than that. Or let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. That's too big. See if I have something that fits. Because I don't want to open up a new pack. I don't, but if I have to, I will. I mean, this may fit. We may have to shave it down some. Oh, no, not this one. That was that small one that we had. I think it was this one. We wanted to fit from sidewall to sidewall, but this is kind of overkill. So, no. Let's not even do that. I had another pack that was already open. Let's try this pack. Right, so I want something that fits from side to sidewall, and this will be perfect. So let's do an extra nail, right? Where we can do some fun stuff. Is it too early for Christmas? Nah, it's never too early for Christmas nails. However, I seen this trend, like I said, on my Instagram. And okay, let's go ahead and give this a try. So we're gonna put these up. Right, and I'm going to get my nail dryer. I haven't charged this thing in 3 days, but it should work. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my man drill bit. I'm gonna lock that in place and give a... Hey, Erica. Welcome back again. Let's see if this, yep. So it's still on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the shine from the natural nail. Well, the nail tip ever so lightly. Okay. And we're going to take some nail glue. And we have our proper nail tip, which fits from sidewall to sidewall. I see that. So I'll put some glue on here. And make sure it's nice and straight. Okay, so we have that on here, and we are not cutting this nail. No ma'am. Extendo it is. Alright. So it does have a little bit of a curve to it, but it's alright. So we're just going to go ahead and blend the nail tip into the nail plate, the nail bed. Really quick. Something small. And I am not going to run my drill down this area because obviously this is where we are going to do our glass nail. So they said that you were supposed to take some plastic, right? So I have these bags that I actually opened up from my rosin kit that I'm going to just reuse, right? Because we want to be efficient. And I didn't feel like going to the kitchen to get some saran wrap. So we're going to, this should work. Yep, so we're going to use this. I just kind of cut the bag or rip the bag. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm also going to take a alcohol wipe though, and I'm going to wipe on the inside of the nail tip, seeing as how we did just do a little bit of drilling. I want to make sure I get rid of everything to make it as clear as possible, because we're gonna blend this anyway with the ombre tip, and we're probably gonna do a little bit of oh, have a good one, Crystal. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, younger Crystal. Sugar Clips. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and it says to take top coats. So for the sake of this video, I am going to use this rosin because it's right on hand. This top coat. And from what I saw, they said that they apply it underneath the nail, and they put it on. All right, and we're gonna get this baby down to the tip. Make sure. And I've never done this before, so I was like, let me come try it. All right, so we got the top coat in there, and we're going to use our plastic. That's what they've said, put some plastic in here. And let me get my tweezers. And they said to kind of scrunch it up in the top coat. Let's hope that it will stay though, you know. But they're saying that it should. Let's hope so, right? Because mine is actually coming up. So it'd probably be nice if you could like flash cure this. But if this doesn't hold, then I am going to go to the kitchen to get some saran wrap. So we're gonna go get that. Because if we're gonna do it right, we're gonna do it right. I guess I'm gonna have to add that to if it does turn out nice. If it does turn out nice, I'm gonna need to put some saran wrap in here so I don't have to run to the kitchen every time. Okay, so here is my actual plastic wrap, saran wrap. So we're gonna put that over to the side and we're gonna try this again. All right. Let's get that top coat. Okay. So here we are. Here's the saran wrap. And we're gonna squish that make little patterns in there to kind of get that glass look. This is what they said to do. Right, and me, because my top comes off, I'm going to turn this on, but I want to make sure that this is, and I'm going to hold it up for a second. And I can feel that it's starting to cure just a little bit. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to add to my Amazon cart? Is the LED lamp that sits on, that is actually like connected to your table. That you don't have to worry about putting in a lamp. It just like connects and it's already on. So I definitely need that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a full 60-second cure. And yes, I still have my plastic on my nail lamp. It's a preference. I never took it off. Okay. And so they say you just go ahead and peel back the top coat. I mean, peel back the plastic, the saran wrap. And I feel like I'm actually going to do my tip over because I really didn't get as, let me see if I can make that happen. I put a different piece of plastic on there. But it looks cute. So many nail techniques. So much to learn. And this has to be done with a clear nail tip in order for you to get that nice color payoff. And not only that, you can ombre that down with nude if you want to, with white. You can do a Christmas color, red, green, whatever color you like. I'm sure you could go ahead and do an acrylic ombre. And I think that's what we're doing. You guys want to give me a color? Put a colored heart emoji in the chat for what colored acrylic I should use to blend this down. So here we are. And we're going to go ahead and remove that. And there we go. So again, that's supposed to be the icicle look that we're going for. It's cute. We definitely got to wait for the final product. I am going to file underneath here though, just to make sure that the sides are nice and crispy. Hey, boss of nails. So I'm just gonna go on the side just to make sure we get rid of any of that extra top coat. And then I'm just gonna go underneath. Okay, so there we are. And I'm going to file the sides, and then we're gonna go ahead and lay our acrylic. So blue. Alrighty, let's go with blue. I think I might use that same blue I used last time, because that was actually really pretty. So let's do that. Use this blue here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a pair of gloves on before we start rolling with this, because this may stain just a little bit. And we're gonna get our clear, which is our easy flow. And we still got our blue monomer that we used before, so I'm not even worried about that. This is my practice monomer that I have here. I have plenty of dapping dishes that I use for my clients. This one is just my practice dapping dish that I keep the liquid in because you don't want to be wasteful. I wouldn't say wasteful, I would say you just don't want to get rid of your monomer if you can continue to practice with it. So therefore, that's what I do. Okay, so here we are. And of course, if you were doing this on the actual clients, you can go ahead and lay a clear layer of acrylic, because if your client comes back, you can get rid of that acrylic. But if they still don't want those clear nail tips, I mean the iced or glass nail tips, you will need to remove the tip. Okay, so there we have the clear layer of acrylic. And let's go ahead and use our blue. All right, so build that down and kind of get that ombre going. Okay. You should get that to the cuticle. And if you need to push up, don't be afraid to do so. Make that come down a little bit. And make sure you just build it up to the color and coverage of your choice. And once you get that thin layer on, you can cap. Yes, it would be Boss Up Nails. Just trying to make sure we get a nice thick coverage on this nail, seeing as how if you were doing this on a real client, you need to make sure that it's a nice thick consistency so it won't break. Just keep looking at your nail. And keep patting. Okay, so there we have it. Nice apex. We'll flatten that out. We'll let this dry. Looks good. I'm gonna stand it up like this. her lid on. Looks good already. We can fix that blue with a little bit of acetone. I'll take that right up. And because I want to still do a sweater type of vibe-ish. And actually, let me get that white that we just that I just used. Actually, you know what? No, let's go with my nail addict. This is the white I want to go with. Gonna get our brush. We're gonna let that dry a little bit. And get my palette out. And we are going to need a paper towel for this. Hey, Jazz. Welcome back again. So we'll hold on to this top coat. Okay. Pick some blue. We're actually gonna use our acrylic as well. I'm actually gonna also get that glitter out. So we're gonna use this too. Thank you, Jazz. Alright, so I'm still trying to give it a little bit more time to dry because it is a little wet. But here's what we're looking like. This is the nail. Okay. Just gonna give it a little bit more. Okay, our lamp is on. This is on, that's on. We're gonna shape it. So actually, let me go ahead and take this bit out. We're gonna use our 5-in-1 bit. Okay, that's ready. And we're gonna need that. Alright, so it's still trying, but up here is good. So let's turn this on, and our objective is to get this cuticle. Cuticle flush. Right. It looks good. Okay. So I'm gonna change this and put in my sanding band. I'm gonna go around this one time. My husband said biscuit making. This is, when he heard Joe there, he thought it was an oven. Oh no. Okay. And so let's take our file because we want to make sure we have crisp edges. And don't forget to stop and look at your nail. Don't forget to take a look at it, make sure it's nice. If you see an area you need to go over, and don't forget to go under the nail. And we're gonna go on top of the nail just to make sure it's all nice and smooth. It should already be because we laid that acrylic nice. Okay, looks good. Let me get right. And we're gonna buff. Okay, that looks good. So you guys know you can go ahead and go wash. But personally, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do some alcohol so you guys can see. And this is what we're looking like. But I need to get rid of all this dust. So I'm gonna go wash. This is what we're looking like. Soap and water. Let's try our nail. Okay. And we will take the alcohol wipe just so that we can get rid of any lint that might have transferred from the paper towel. Right. And here we are. So we are going to do a kind of like a sweater pattern. I saw another way to do a sweater pattern. So I'll just put a little dot of that. This is Pittsburgh Blue, which is D&D number 27. Get that here. Let's cut out a small dapping dish. I'm gonna use my Born Pretty thin striper brush. And I wish, let me see which one this is. Let's get this dotting tool out too. We have our acrylic powder. So I am actually going to do like a diagonal line. little V's. And then we're just gonna go underneath that and kind of do another V. Have I done any crocodile nails before? Yes, I have. Yeah, I actually did my extendo long green ones. They're posted on my Instagram. And I did some short blue ones before. Okay. And then I'm going to make a line underneath that. Okay. So there we have it. I'm just gonna go through really quickly just to see if there's any other areas that could use some gel polish. Make sure that we're good before we apply the clear. Okay. And then I'm actually gonna take some, use this small dotting tool, and I'm going to apply some dots. And I'm dipping my brush into the gel every time after I do a dot, because I still want that to be the same size dot going down the sweater now. And I think I can get one more there. All right. And so we're going to take our acrylic powder. Just be careful. Don't hit your design. You want it nice and covered. Okay. And we're going to put that in the lamp and cure it. I'm going to hold it up because of the extendo part. I don't want it to tip over in the lamp. And then we're going to clean our brush here. And we're going to make a snowflake and make that with white glitter. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. So here we are. And I'm going to take my brush and just brush it off. So, I mean, you could leave it like this if you wanted to. It's up to you. I am going to make this shiny, so I'm putting the shiny top coat down here and up here. And I'm going to leave that part the way that it is as like a sweater looking. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's add our top coat. Hi Sharon, how are you? Just something different, that it looks different, right? Just take your time. That way you make sure you got everything covered. Okay. Make sure you wipe your sides because you're about to cure this. Oh, thanks, Natalie. Okay. So we're gonna move this out the way. And next I'm gonna do a snowflake. And then that'll be pretty much it. Because again, I just really wanted to try that glass nail tips to make it with a top coat. Just in case any of my future clients for Christmas wanted those. So I know how to do them. Okay, so here we are. I like that look. Okay. So I'm going to just apply some white down here. Okay. Actually, let me cure this one last time. Maybe my hand wasn't in there long enough. Take a look here. Okay, a few more seconds. Okay, there we go. All nice and cured. So let's go ahead and let's do this snowflake. There's different ways to make a snowflake. Do what works for you. I think I'm gonna do kind of a large one, or a long one, I should say. Easiest way I learned was to make a cross, and I'm not a big drawer. All this takes practice. For those that have been watching me for a long time, no, I'm not a drawer whatsoever. Alright. That looks pretty good, right? Yeah, because it's more so on an angle. That should work. Okay. And I'm gonna make like some little diamonds or triangles. Again, it's probably not gonna be too perfect. It's alright while you keep practicing. Now we're gonna do some of these here. I think I might. Probably can get one over here as well. Oh yeah, so you could definitely add the top coat there if you wanted to. It's up to you. Definitely can't add one there, right? So I am so not a drawer. We're gonna make this work. Okay. And just go back through and fix any imperfections in the drawing that you see. No, that looks good enough to me. Oh yeah, you can top coat that. I could go if you want. We'll see how it looks afterwards. So let me get this glitter. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Yeah, I'm really not a drawer. I promise I'm not. All right, so I'm going to give you out a nice little tray here. Because I think I'm just gonna pour this to make it easier for my sake. All right, and I kind of wanted to cover. I'm just gonna tap it. All right, and then I'm gonna place this in the lamp again. And I'm gonna hold it because of this extendo. Come on, there we go. Preserve that glitter. Waste not, want not. So that's why we use these trays, and we'll just dump what we didn't use back in there. Don't let Natalie see you waste no glitter, y'all. No glitter to be wasted, Natalie, I promise. Yes, Anissa, I've been seeing the glass nails too. I've never done them before, so I was like, let me try it out. So I was like, is this too early for Christmas? But it's never too early for Christmas. Is anybody's tree up? My tree is completely up. I actually finished putting the ornaments on yesterday. My tree's been up probably for 2 weeks by itself, but I just finished putting my ornaments up. Okay, so let's just brush off any of the glitter that we have. And there we have it. So yes, if you wanted to go back in with the top coat, you can. Just go slow. Take your time. A little bit goes a long way. And the proper brush as well. But it's a preference, like I said. Whatever works for you. But I definitely do recommend that you use saran wrap when you when you're doing this, because I just used or tried to use like regular plastic and it's not the same. So most definitely use saran wrap. Go to the grocery store, buy you a nice little stock, keep it in your drawer and that way you'll have it. And you don't have to run to the kitchen. It's a good idea. Oops, that was white now. I wasn't even paying attention. So take some acetone and you can remove it. There you go. So everybody said, I went to nail school and honestly didn't teach us acrylic. That was the main focus on Petty and Mini, so I watched YouTube so I can let acrylic and Pastel for. Oh yes, congratulations. Yeah, most of the time, well, nail schools should be teaching you at least about acrylic. Now, polygel, I know they don't typically teach that because I had to learn off YouTube as well. But um, it is difficult for nail schools not to teach you every single thing, but that's the good thing about experimenting and trying out stuff. You'll get a chance to say, "Up, this works," or "Up, this don't work." Can't use that, and don't be afraid to fail either, because you're going to do that regardless, because you're new at doing nails. And even for somebody who I consider myself an intermediate, I'm far from an expert, but I'm getting there. Um, you know, even these nail techs, sometimes don't want to help new beginners, but you just gotta do what you can, learn what you can. I do offer one-on-one classes as well. Um, I haven't done one last weekend because I was busy. So I typically do one-on-one classes with people if you're interested or anybody's interested. You have me for an hour. Whatever you want to do, we work it out. So here we are. Here is the nail. This will work for me. I'm just gonna cleanse the back of that because it was in the acrylic powder. I do know that. Okay, so here is our little glass nail. It looks super pretty. Kind of feel like I want to add another thing of top coat. That's me being extra. And not only that, once I get this top coat, I don't know if I can remember if I seen them put top coat. Yeah, it's a Zoom class. So it's at your leisure. Whenever you're ready, you tell me a day and time. Typically, most people always select weekends. Tell me a day or a time that works for you. We'll mesh our time zones up because I'm a Central Standard Time, and just so that way we can be on at the same time. And yeah, you have me for an hour, whatever you want to do. You want me to watch you lay some acrylic, give you tips, pointers, clientele info, how to boost your clientele, or, you know, market yourself, you know, things like that. Anything you want to ask me during that time frame, I'm yours. Yeah, so it's Zoom. So we can see each other. I can see what you're doing. You can see what I'm doing. If there are specific products you want to know about, does this work? Does it not work? Because I wouldn't say I have everything, but I have a lot of stuff. All right. Okay, so there we are. And I'm going to, let's see if this works. I'm going to add top coat underneath here to make it crystal clear. Okay, wipe the sides. But yeah, if you're interested, just send me a message on Instagram and we'll go from there. But other than that, we did this quick little tutorial. I'm glad that I did it. I was able to see how it works and what not to use and what to use. So that way you'll be prepared. Your time and the client's time is definitely valuable. It's top coat. And oh, also it doesn't have to just be nail related. It could be petty related too. So there we are. We have our nice little nail that we did. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with me. I appreciate you all. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at IamBiscuit7. And also, if there are any other videos you want to see or products you recommend, let me know and I'll definitely get on that. Amazon is definitely all of our best friends, you know. And I appreciate you all. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next live.